I'm a little late on the football picks. I apologize. Why I had the lights on, I don't know. Because it's daylight. But anyways, this is week 15. Week 15 NFL picks. And I know, before we go any further, after that horrendous fucking performance by Cincinnati, I decided not to make a video on recapping the game because, let's face the facts, who wants to hear the same fucking thing over and 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 over again? Not you guys, right? Andy Dalton sucks. Marvin Lewis sucks. Mike Brown sucks. The Cincinnati buttholes in general suck. That sums up the review of the Steelers-Bengals game. When the game was on the line, Andy Dalton fumbled and choked once again, you Dalton haters. Supporters. The Dalton haters I support. The Dalton lovers is what I meant. I'm so fucked up. I'm out of it, guys. Sorry, I haven't had a lot of sleep. The Dalton supporters, you got shit on once again, and you will continue to get shit on once again. You got to accept it. He sucks. Now, that being said, since I took up over the first minute of the video saying what I wasn't going to do, tonight's game, St. Louis Rams at home getting 5 points against the Arizona Cardinals. I like St. Louis all day long in that game. Arizona's in trouble. Quite frankly, if Arizona does make the playoffs, they're going to get bounced in the first round. I mean, Drew Stanton, I just don't see him, I don't see him taking them to the promised land. And St. Louis has got a hell of a defense. St. Louis is way better than that 6-7 record. They should have started Sean Hill all year. Sean Hill's a fucking beast. I mean, he's solid. He's playing really good ball right now. I understand he got injured in Austin Davis. Austin Davis sucks. He's not the future. Maybe you want to stick with Sean Hill for a couple years. Who knows? Sam Bradford ain't the future either, obviously. Take St. Louis, they'll beat the Cardinals outright. Green Bay on the road getting 5 points at Buffalo. This game could actually be a trap game. And I'm going to tell you why. Buffalo's got a good fucking defense. Buffalo's really underrated. I mean, I truly believe that. Buffalo's really underrated. That being said, Kyle Orton probably won't match points with Aaron Rodgers. We all know that. Aaron Rodgers is the best of the best. But I think the Bills' defense will slow him down. I'm not going to go as far to say the Bills will win this game, even though the Bills need to win this game badly. I'm taking the Bills with 5 points, but I like the Packers to win the game, assuming there's no mistakes. But I think if Aaron Rodgers throws one interception or fumbles or anything like that, Buffalo will win the game. This game's going to be a lot closer than people think. But take the Packers, take the Bills with the points. Baltimore Ravens getting 13.5 against the Jacksonville Jaguars. Baltimore will slaughter that team by 20, at least. Much as I hate to admit it, but, because I don't want the Ravens to win, but they're going to beat Jacksonville. So take the Ravens to kill Jacksonville. Cleveland Browns getting 1 point against the Cincinnati. Do I dare call them the Bengals? I mean, really? The Bengals? Is that what they really are representing? No. More like the Cincinnati Falcons. So Cleveland is at home getting 1 point against the Cincinnati Bengals. Guess what? Andy Dalton is starting. Cleveland will win this game. Cleveland is going to bury the Bengals. The Bengals suck. That's the way it is. We will not win another fucking game this year. We got Denver next week and Pittsburgh the following week. We will not win another game this year. You heard it here first. We will not win another game. The only good outcome that will come out of that is Marvin Lewis will probably finally get fired. Hey, yeah. But we're also dealing with Mike Brown here. You got to remember that. But Cincinnati ain't going to win another game. It's obvious. I mean, Andy Dalton's had 4 years. He sucks. We know Andy Dalton like the back of our fucking hands. So anytime there's a game on the line, he chokes. Every single time. Next week, it's Monday Night Football against Denver. I mean, another primetime game. We know what happens. That's just the reality of it. I can't even get mad about it anymore because it's the same shit I've been saying for the last 2 fucking years. The guy's a scrub. Period. Cut and dry. That's the way it is. Marvin Lewis is a horrible head coach. Brian Hoyer sucks. No doubt about it. But when you're playing against the Bengals, that don't mean shit. Johnny Manziel could possibly get his first start here. I haven't heard yet if it's been announced. Johnny Manziel should be the starter. If Johnny Manziel is starting, you can give the Browns 30 points because they're going to kill the Bengals. If Brian Hoyer's starting, the Bengals got a chance, but either way, the Bengals won't win this game. Take the Browns to beat the Bengals by at least 10. If Brian Hoyer's starting, it'll be by 10. But if Johnny Manziel's starting, it'll be like 34-3, 34-6, something like that. Cincinnati's garbage. Plain and simple. I'm fucking done with them this year. They're garbage. It's horrible. We need a new fucking quarterback. Bottom line, there's no way around it. We need a new quarterback. And a new head coach and a new owner for that matter. But starting somewhere, a new quarterback. So take the Browns to win that game outright. Carolina at home getting 3 points against Tampa Bay Buccaneers. Who gives a crap? Cam Newton, it's terrible what happened to you by breaking your back. I mean, I really hope he gets a speedy recovery. Derek Anderson, I like Derek Anderson, though. I really do. And I think he'll beat the Buccaneers. Buccaneers are fucking horrible. Take Panthers outright. Indianapolis Colts at home getting 6.5 points against Houston Texans. Houston Texans need to win this game badly. Unfortunately, you're on the road in Indianapolis, where Indianapolis will beat you by at least 10. So, take the Colts. Kansas City getting 10 points against the Oakland Raiders. Kansas City is getting 10 points against the Oakland Raiders. Is everybody forgetting that Kansas City was the first team that Oakland beat a few weeks ago? I like Oakland with the 10 points. I think Kansas City will win the game. Kansas City needs to win the game badly. They have to win this game. It's a must-win. But I like the Raiders at 10 points, but Kansas City will win the game. New England at home getting 7.5 points against the Miami Dolphins. New England will beat that team decisively, like 34-17. Give me the Patriots. New York Giants at home getting 6.5 points against the Washington Redskins. Who cares? Take the Giants. Colt McCoy. I know, but it ain't going to be enough. Giants will win this game outright in a game, like I said, who really cares? I'm going to shut that off for a minute. So, yeah, RG3 is a one-year wonder. He's done. I've been saying that ever since last year, so he's done. Pittsburgh on the road getting 2.5 at the Atlanta Falcons. Atlanta Falcons seem to be showing up a little bit. They damn near beat Green Bay last week. I think Pittsburgh will have their hands full with Atlanta. I think Pittsburgh will win the game outright. But I think they'll have their hands full with Atlanta a lot more than people think. Take Pittsburgh to win the game, but Atlanta's going to keep it close. Take Pittsburgh. Denver on the road getting 4 points at San Diego. Denver will win that game outright. San Diego has just been up, down, up, down, up, down. It's hard to judge them right now. Denver will win this game outright. I just don't believe in San Diego right now. I really don't. New York Jets on the road getting 2.5 against Tennessee Titans. I really don't give a shit about this game. Take the New York Jets. Who cares? Move on. Detroit at home getting 8 points against Minnesota. Come on, man. Minnesota's garbage. Detroit's going to slaughter that team. Detroit will beat the Minnesota Vikings 34-14. It'll be something to that for Cindy. Minnesota's not looking too bad recently in the last few weeks, but the Lions are on a roll. The Lions are unstoppable. The Lions are out for blood this year. I can see that. Take the Lions at home. Seattle Seahawks at home getting 10 points. A 10-point favored over the San Francisco 49ers, who lost to a 1-11 Raiders team last week. You know what, Niner fans? I'm sorry. I can't even take you at the 10 points here because I think Seattle's going to kill you. 49ers suck this year. It's sad truth. 49ers probably won't make the playoffs. Seattle needs to win this game to keep up with Arizona, which I don't think is going to be a problem because Arizona's falling apart. Take Seattle to win the game outright and with the points. Dallas Cowboys on the road at Philadelphia, and Philadelphia is getting 3.5 points. This is on Sunday Night Football. Dallas needs to win this game. There's no doubt about it. They won't do nearly as bad as they did on Thanksgiving. But Philadelphia's got a strong defense. Philadelphia's got a great defense. That's the problem. I mean, Tony Romo's going to have to, I don't know what he's going to do, but Mark Sanchez, I don't think is going to take him nowhere, but Mark Sanchez ain't playing bad ball, and Philadelphia's got an atrocious defense. I mean, it's mean. It's physical. I've seen them play. They plow right through offensive line. They're the real deal. I'm sorry, Cowboys fans. I got to take the Eagles here. Eagles are at home, and I seen the way they beat you at Dallas. I just can't pick. I can't pick the Cowboys here. I really can't. I would love to see the Cowboys win. I really would. My mom's a diehard Cowboys fan, but I just don't see it. Philadelphia is going to beat them. Take Philadelphia outright. And finally, the Monday Nighter who gives a fuck. New Orleans is on the road getting 3 points at Chicago. I like New Orleans just because. Jay Cutler sucks. So there's your picks. And believe me, 8-7-1, you heard it here first. Cincinnati won't win another fucking game. I'm telling you right now. Like I said, the only good outcome is that Lewis will probably get fired. The Andy Dalton era is over, guys. That's the way it is. It's been over. It's been over for the last year or two, but Cincinnati's trying to convince everybody that Dalton's a starter when he's not. He's not even really a backup at this point. So, there's your picks. We'll see you soon. I know I've been slack on the videos, guys. I'm sorry. I've just been personal problems getting handled. So, see you guys soon.